I get up when my baby girl, Nora, makes the few noises first thing in the morning. I usually wait to see if she doesn't fall back asleep, and then if she, yells louder, I get to go in there. And the first thing in the morning, she is all cuddly because she's just getting up. So she'll rest her head on my shoulder and everything. And of course, that's the best time of day for me. And then, with the rest of my children, it's just wonderful to be able to just kiss them and smooch them and hug them. And that's great. I mean, it really is it's a spiritual connection for me. It does feed me. And so I do other things. I have in my routine, I go to a 12-step meeting every morning at 7:30. I'm lucky because it's every day of the week, except for the weekends where I have other meetings that I go to. But it's a great way to start your day. You get reconnected with people who are, dealing with their issues and are also offering their experience, strength, and hope and how they're dealing with their challenges. And that's just a great frame for you to go into your day with. I also exercise. I'll either jog or I'll swim and do some other exercises. And that really helps my brain because it gets the endorphins pumping, and it helps me, as I said, cope with the stress that is really the biggest kind of enemy of the day, is avoiding or coping with stress. That's where I have to really navigate in my life. Having an opportunity to do something for someone else, the service element of recovery is so powerful because it really redirects your attention away from whatever's preoccupying you to how you're going to help someone else deal with whatever they've got going on. And that doesn't necessarily need to be another person in recovery. I mean, because everybody throughout their day can use an encouraging, conversation, a real connection of some sort. And so I really work at being a better partner to my wife and try to think of what I can do to make her day easier. And then you get the release from knowing that you're of useful purpose to someone else. Of course, my advocacy for mental health is a great way for me to feel as though I'm living a purposeful and useful life. And that kind of keeps me in a good place spiritually, because it is in my view, a spiritual, connection to help our fellow human beings who are really isolated, not only socially isolated, but politically isolated, financially isolated, really at the lowest end of the rung. And so having that sense that you're working to help others who are in that, lonely, desperate situation, that's a feeling of satisfaction to know you're trying to make life easier for people who are dealing with those situations and don't have anyone to look out for them. And I guess what I'm really excited about is that I think there's opportunities where we don't let them fall through the cracks, as is often the case today, because we'll build a better kind of connection and a weaving of connections around them so that they're not going to be lost. And that's really feeling like you're part of the community yourself.